The master thief deliberately removed his helmet, letting the security cameras capture every detail of his face, then personally handed a written declaration of theft to the museum director. My target was the Black Pearl, valued at $2 billion. I knew that the panicked director would reset the security passcode himself. Standing outside the museum, I watched every single digit he entered with perfect clarity. I watched the overconfident director activate every anti-theft device one by one, then order a special task force to guard the Black Pearl around the clock. At the same time, I deliberately leaked the plan to the media. Crowds from all across Paris flooded in, eager to witness the spectacle with their own eyes. When the countdown hit 0, nothing happened. Just as the director let out a sigh of relief, the alarm suddenly screamed. He realized there was a mole on the inside. The police stormed the hall and checked every face in the task force one by one, but came up empty. By that point, I had already entered the newly changed passcode and slipped away without a trace. The director sensed something was off and ordered all exits locked down. I stripped off my tactical gear and changed into civilian clothes, but in the end I was still intercepted by the task force at the exit. Right there in front of everyone, I was shoved into a police car. The moment the door slammed shut, I smiled. The police car was a fake, driven by one of my accomplices. The sirens were the perfect cover. Just like that, I vanished from the scene. My real, airtight disappearance plan had been set in motion. I stepped out of the fake police car, ducked into an alley, climbed up to a rooftop, and deliberately exposed myself to the police sniper's line of sight, drawing the entire force straight toward me. I sprinted across the rooftop at full speed until I reached a 10-meter gap between two buildings. Then I leaped and missed. I fell from the rooftop, making sure every passerby had their eyes locked on me. By the time the police arrived, all that was left was my signature fedora. Following leads from eyewitnesses, Inspector Gaston Lecoq rushed to the hospital and found me lying motionless in the morgue. Even after touching the cold body with his own hands, he still refused to believe that a legend could end this way. The headlines broke the news of my death almost instantly, and the funeral was held as planned. Then, in the very last moment before the service began,
Excusez-moi.
Lecoq intercepted the coffin and demanded it be opened for examination. Amid the curses and cries of the grieving family, the lid was slowly pried open. Faced with a completely lifeless body, Lecoq was overcome with embarrassment and slunk away from the scene.
Je suis désolé.
When the last flower was laid upon the grave, I opened my eyes. I used a tool to push open the hidden panel at the bottom of the coffin and crawled into a tunnel I had dug in advance, completing my final escape. The truth was, I had carefully chosen the spot where I would fall 2 weeks earlier. Using the window awnings and an airbag vest concealed beneath my clothes, I made sure I landed safely. My accomplices then moved me into the morgue, using cooling spray to fake the proof of my death. Now, the whole world believed that Arsène Lupin was dead. And that $2 billion Black Pearl? It was mine fair and square, with no trail left behind.